Hello and welcome to Switch Funday. Today we're back on Game Boy and it's Castlevania Legends. I was looking at this box art and that woman on there. It was very Final Fantasy VII looking. So I went to details. This game came out in 1998. It has to be one of the last big Game Boy games for sure. So I've never played this. I had a Game Boy Color, and I was more Pokemon and Game Boy Color games than the older stuff. So for me, I'm curious as to how Castlevania translates onto a smaller Game Boy screen. So let's start. I've set this to Game Boy Color mode. So I'm hoping, there we go, it's going to become the Super Pack version of the game. So basically, this had some details that if you plugged into the Super Nintendo with the Game Boy player, then you would get some extra colours. Password? Huh. You would have thought for a game released this late that it would have battery backup, not passwords. Okay, a little bit of a scroll there. Not something I remember the Game Boy being famous for. But yeah, that's a cool little screen. With it being such a late game, I imagine it's probably a technological showpiece for the Game Boy. With no save, we do have this where we can create a suspend point. So if the game is going to use passwords, I'd rather just use this. It's free. But we've got a clock at the bottom. 596. Oh no. So B. Whip. Those things floating look like nothing. Well, they do look like bats. Now I can't. So my character moves extremely slow. I can crouch, but I can't shoot up. I can do that though. I'm guessing L is life. I'm guessing these are leeches. I'm not too sure what P is. Maybe power. Okay, hidden start does nothing. User guide. Well, none of this is useful. BAB doesn't tell you what they do though. So my whip does that now. That's new. Huh. Okay, you gotta get really close to the edge. What is that? That's the invisibility. Okay, so to turn that on is B and A together. And you're invincible. Well, that was a waste. Especially as we don't know how big these stages are. But wow, look at that. Everything looks like it should. I mean, that looks like a ghoul of some description. Everything moves just a little bit too slow. they respawn, that sucks. But it's very common for the time, so I'm not too surprised. Basically, if we stand still, everything's just gonna come back. What? I could have sworn I grabbed it. Oh, not from here. Ah, no. That's a cool screen. Definitely got some real nice art, this game. I want to trigger the ghoul. Oh, shoot. How do we get past that? I could go invincible again. Please don't respawn. You respawned. But, oh, we just survived. Ridiculous. Ooh, a lot of life back. Okay. I'm not too sure what these hearts are doing. Like, if we get 100 of them, do we get a continue or something? You would have thought hearts might have been a recharge for health or something, but I don't really know. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, shoot. You know what? Nope. Haha. So there, if you'd missed that, that's ZL and ZR. You hold it, and you get this where you can rewind time. You can see 484, 483, 481, 479. If you just tap them, you get this, where you can just save. So if you have this, if you have these games, the Game Boy stuff, oops, don't forget you can rewind. And don't feel bad for doing so. There's nothing there. So do we what? Do we just go down? Makes you wonder why we were dying in the first place. Yeah, game logic. Wait, what? Took 2 hits now. Let's say they look like the gates to something. Ooh, ominous, a graveyard. I'll tell you, this whip with this ball coming out of it is so very useful. It means I don't have to get up close to these enemies. They move so much more faster than my character does, so it's kind of nice to have a ranged attack on them. Huh? Are they just gonna fall off? Am I gonna be that lucky? Nope, I'm not going to be that lucky. I'm going to fall down. Okay, that's not the move. Well, screw this, because they're respawning and nothing's changing. So let's avoid it. There we go. It's a nasty little surprise. Those jumps are so small, but it looks like we barely make it. Again, the jumps have got me more nervous than anything else. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Not fair. I don't want to go down, I want to stay up. It takes like 3 hits now. Go away, bat. As it's my first time playing the game, I don't really know if there are multiple routes. But at the very least, it has an illusion of it, which I kind of like. Oh, something just recharged. Excellent. You know, I'm genuinely surprised how good this game looks. Like I said, I did have Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games. But everything is so distinct. Ah. Nope, I'm pretty sure that's a trap you can't escape from. So, I'm just going to avoid it. Don't want to fall. I just wonder how frustrating that might have been, getting the game and having traps. Of course you would learn, but still. I bet it would have be a bit unfair. Oh, it's just so slow moving. Like there does feel like a bit of lag between what I press and what happens on screen. They respawn. Now that guy comes along. And that guy respawns. Where does it put me? Ah, that's not too bad. We're back to square one in terms of power. This guy just keeps respawning. That's one of the things I don't like about games from this era, is just stuff respawning on us. So the bat's going to be back. The knights are going to be back as well. You know what? Invincibility mode, because I've had enough of this. More gates? What are the gates are these for? Ah! Come on, put me at the gates. Yeah, that'll do. Ah, damn bats. This is difficult. I know I'm not the best at Castlevania games. I mean, I admit I've never finished one. And I don't mean like the 110%. I mean literally the base game I've never finished with Castlevania. But still, this is cheap. Even for 1998, it feels a little cheap. That's what I'd expect from like a Mega Drive game or something. Or that era anyway. You know, arcade games designed to take your quarters ported to consoles. But this doesn't feel like it would be an arcade game. It just feels cheap. Which makes me wonder, is that because it's short? One way some games used to try and, well, make themselves a bit longer, or take longer to finish, was by difficulty increases. So it's possible this game is actually kind of short. Oh, this is a boss. Oh, this boss moves quicker than I do as well. It's going to be a case of memorizing what they do. Oh, okay, that move will come to my location. I don't really know how to avoid that. I guess just keep moving. How many does... Oh, I'll say how many does this take? Of course, on a Game Boy screen, there's not enough space for a life counter. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones. How do we switch to speedy thing? Is it up? Down? Select. Let's select start, pause. There's so few buttons on a Game Boy. It's difficult to know what combination or which one will activate. Okay, it's not going to just leave me alone. Whew, the enemies take so many hits now, and I feel like mine is just not as powerful as theirs. Of course they've respawned too. It's pointless me going back. Again, just trying out what the buttons do, see if there's a way to trigger the spinny thing. This guy's gonna be annoying. like boo mechanics. They don't move if you're looking at them. Why is that? Why can't I get up here? I feel like Castlevania games, especially PS1 era, had lots of secrets. And I just don't know if this game has them as well. I don't go down there. I imagine that's a trap. Come on. Don't move yet. Let me deal with the zombie. It's kind of nice that we can shoot through the walls. That also has led me to think that perhaps we can walk through them. But I don't think that's the case. But it does mean it makes it a little bit easier for us to get some of these enemies, like those bats. Again, do we go up or do we go across? I'm going to go up. I have very little health left. Give me some meat. See, this is useless. What can I do with that? Of course, the skeleton's back. Of course it is. Yeah, that was a waste of time. I thought that was the case. I genuinely thought that was going to be, because they look so different from anything else. Haha. Of course, that would respawn him. There we go. It's really cool how distinct each of these enemies are. That's clearly a hunchback and not the zombies. They do really well with the limitations of the Game Boy. I'm genuinely surprised how well they did. I hit turn, I hit jump, and nothing happened. Where are we starting from? Oh, that's alright. I'm not saying this is a great game. This is tough, rough. Come on. It has never done that before until just then. So my health's already really low again. Well, that was really unfair. Ah. It's just going invincible. It's like a really cool cheat code. Because they all spawn off the screen. seems like a pain. I don't want to respawn in the skull that's over that side. I can't seem to make the jump. Why can't I make this jump? Huh, maybe I can't. Oh, don't tell me this game's got backtracking. Maybe I get an ability later. I've got those spikes there, so obviously I can't go that way. Well, that's a big knight. With the sword up means I can't jump over it. See that? Is that random? What? I went all the way down here and there's nothing here. Do I go left? Huh? There's nothing here. Oh no, what am I meant to do? Huh, spikes are gone. And now the bats are gone. I wonder why. Oh. Oh, that's thank goodness we're right back here. Yeah, I did think so. Whoa. Okay. Guess this is like a mini boss. As soon as he turned, I did all the buttons I needed. But of course, it being the Game Boy, it just can't react quick enough. Damn these enemies that respawn. Like I said, every jump is like I'm never gonna make it. I'll come closer. There we go. Still don't really know what the hearts are for. Ooh. I'll have you. Okay, we can't jump on that. So this is the game controlling it now. Whoa, look how cool that dragon looks like. Man, this dragon's impossible. Invincibility, save for the monsters. Legs of the dragon have a red head. Makes it very obvious what the weak point is. But wow, we need so many more than that. I can keep trying, I guess. Wait a sec, how far back will this go? I'll use my... There it is. Give myself a best chance I can. Come on. Ooh. Yes! Oh, we must have been like one away last time. So these assault weapons, but I don't know how to activate them. We don't have any collection items either. Huh. Wait. There's spikes. So what am I meant to do? That's B. Ace jump. Like, is there any button combination to activate whatever it is that need to turn off the poison? Can I jump that? I can't, it just puts me back up on here. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Something to do with these spikes. But I don't know what. Oh, nuts. Are you in there? Oh, okay. Now you can jump through them. Huh. Man, I had no idea what I was doing wrong there. God, look at all these enemies. Starting to think like the light version would have been the way to go. What is that on the what is that? The first enemy that doesn't look like anything. Is that a lizard? one. It respawned. There's definitely not enough health. It's one of those instances where having the manual would have been so much better. If we had the manual, all the screen probably would have been explained. Like, what do the hearts do? I guess in P is power, but couldn't tell you for sure. I don't know what B is about, because it seems to do with my invincibility. Will you stop? L's life, but I have no idea how to turn on the other soul power. Oh, yes, I just remembered. Oh, no. I'm stuck on there. Get off. No, get off. Oh man. And of course it respawned on me. Going down here in case there's any power. Still so low that it's going to respawn. Oh man, I really hate games that have a respawn like that in them. Oh, it was Gunstar Heroes. I remember now. If you watch any of the Gunstar Hero videos, or the one I edited into one long video, you will know that I learnt quickly that you just gotta go forward. Do not stop in that game, because everything respawns. And not just respawn, everything continues to attack as well. So if you just stand there, all you're going to do in Gunstar Heroes is just attack the same enemies over and over again. Oh, what? A dragon? You're kidding me. Damn, this one does fire. Now, did I kill it or did it kill me? Yeah, I'm going to say no. This is tough. Oh no. I should save, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll definitely save. Because if I'm going to die here, I might as well save. I could have sworn that fire was going to hit me. How many more does it take to get this guy? This isn't the end boss, this is like a mid-level boss. Well, I guess we go to the next part. Which seems just as unfair. Yep, there we go. Yeah, now I'm not going to continue. So Castlevania on Game Boy. It looks fantastic. plays kinda meh. And it is just so tough. So of course in the comments, let me know what you think. Did you guys play this when it came out? I didn't know about it. So this is the first time it coming out to Switch was the first time I ever heard about this game. Even when people talk about the collections, they focus so much on the Game Boy Advance and DS versions that I don't remember anyone really talking about this one. Oh damn, is it tough. We got like 3 stages in and I reached my limit. If you go to new game, remember you can do light mode. So I imagine light mode will be easy. But I am not going to be the person to play light mode. That's what I recommend you guys do. Play light mode. Let me know if it's easier. Because normal is not easy. So until the next Switch Funday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, or YouTube shorts we have, or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get PayPal donations, and we have a couple of subscription tiers as well. But whenever I see you again, please, take care.